Hey!
I didn't think you were going to do it. And then all of a sudden we're like, oh, he's live. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, that is awesome.
I sent invites to everybody.
Yeah. Oh, they're coming. They'll be over. Roger's going to be in the chat for a little while, but he has to get going, of course. I was cracking up. I couldn't believe it. I was like, no, he's not. Yeah, he is.
Well, you know, it's kind of like truth or dare. Don't dare me to do something.
That's right. That's right. Well, I just had Jim. He sent me a link to go to his log.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, Lord.
Do you want to go over there or what? I mean, I can close this down.
Here. No, I'm staying here. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Pusa just says LOL.
Here we all come. Come on. Come on, Andrew. Get your ass up here.
Builder 710, how you doing, my friend?
Lordy.
Carpenter Rick, good evening. Long time no see. Yes. Here we all come, Blind Neil says.
And you sent one to Sam? He might pop in. He said, unless he was joking. I don't know.
No, I sent to Sam. The only one that I got back from the demon whatchamacallit thing was the one to Matt. Hey, there he is.
Oh,
the real star of the show.
I'm laughing because this is going to be thrown back at Roger for the next 4 months every time he doesn't do 18 a day. Well, Roger, you know that I went on that time.
That's right.
We're going to all hear about it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
What'd Roger say?
We were having a laugh. I didn't quite believe it at first, to be honest. And then,
We didn't until Jackson. He saw the notification. So pretty good at Jackson comes back in. Oh, Lordy.
That's a good one. Yeah, you called it.
It was on a good roll. Here comes Chris.
Hey, Chris.
There's Chris. Chris with Mason sitting right next to him.
Yeah.
Hey, there he is. Mason,
See,
ready.
Mason had to show him how to do it.
Yep.
What's up, old guy?
You young whippersnappers, you.
It's the secret entrance out of the club.
Oh my God. Good morning, Logan. How are you?
Oh my.
Logan. JDS is in the house. Blind Neil. Here we all come, Blind Neil says.
I can only though stay for about 5 minutes right now because we were going to end it because Audrey, she's waiting for me to, so she's heading to bed. So,
well, you know, you can go ahead and go out and come back in again. You know, you can go tuck her in and come back to do your duties here.
Are you not used to me yet telling me what to do? Brings out the opposite reaction. If you're just say, Andrew, you want me gone.
And next time Andrew comes back in about 2 hours, he'll have a beer in his hand. No.
Your clock is faster than mine. I had 2, but not hours.
That's because Andrew already has you penciled in for 3 in the morning.
Yeah, that's right.
And he's
Hey, if I was tucking in my ex-girlfriend, I'll be back in 5 minutes. That's pretty bad.
That's what she said.
Who is this connecting?
Exactly. I think this is
Dave.
That is our birthday boy there.
We're gonna change. Can you
That's
change
his phone number. We got to change his.
Change that. Yep. I thought it would stay.
Okay.
How you doing, Roger? Welcome to the Paul Murray Show. I didn't think he was going to do it, eh?
Hi, guys.
Hey, how you
Dave.
doing?
Doing good. You can't see me, can you?
No.
Nope. No.
I don't have a shirt on.
Oh, yeah. And we're just talking about pinching and using thumbs.
I'll cost you, Tim. You don't have enough money.
Good on you, dude. How's your birthday going?
I had a great birthday. I just got off a phone call from my daughter.
Oh, nice. Very nice. That's special. Very.
She's I can't remember how old she is. She's 27 or 28, and she's a school teacher out in Nevada.
Very good. Very good.
but it's all online. So
Yeah, it
she's
will be
been
right now.
visiting relatives out east for the last 3 months.
Okay. Well, good. Good, good.
See, Roger, see what happens?
He-
And here's what just for you, buddy. Here's what I'm going to do.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Oh, no, no, no,
Oh,
no.
there we go. No.
Hey,
no,
look
no.
at
No,
this.
no, no.
No, he's got to go to his son.
Eh,
Well, he can take his cell phone and talk to us all the way there.
Oh, hell no.
I
Not
love.
around here. Not with deers. No, no, no.
Hold this
No,
on to Rogers and his producer the moment he walks on. Do this, do that, ask this one up, ask this question. Then when Roger comes on here, you throw everything at him. It's your show. I love it. I don't know how it works that way, but it does for some reason.
It does. Yeah,
Well,
every time.
that's because Tim and I work behind the scenes, you know?
How you doing, Dave?
Hi,
Wish you
Roger.
happy-
Doing great.
Gonna wish you happy birthday again, my friend.
Thank you.
Big happy birthday to you, Dave. Hope you're enjoying it.
Oh, thanks, Andrew. Hi, Chris and Mason.
That Mr. Ennis.
That's Mr. Ennis.
Right.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, my man. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Did we lose somebody on the transition over here? No, okay. Everybody's in here. Okay.
We only had 5 before on your channel at the end there, didn't we?
We're missing Rojo. We're missing Rojo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
right.
Well, he didn't come in tonight, but we're missing him.
Yeah.
That's the only one I haven't seen. And,
Well, he got an invitation to be on the panel too. So
Okay.
and
Ugh.
you went to bed.
Master. I get ready to set trash out.
Yeah.
I didn't say it out last week because it snowed, so
This is
now I got to do double trash.
I think
really?
I think Ron added to your channel too tonight.
Had a lot of fun. A lot of fun tonight with
He's
everybody.
a fun guy, and I'm really glad to see that he's recovering.
a lot better. Than
Yeah.
He scared us all. He scared
That
us all.
was interesting, all the stuff he said about the injections and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a very nice guy.
See, when Chris comes over on this stream, he's much more sedate.
Sedated.
Oh my God.
He's gonna nod off there. See?
Yeah, junk pick. We started it up. And
Don't let me fool you.
How are you, bud?
never underestimate the man.
The quiet one. The quiet one. Don't underestimate the quiet ones.
Yep.
especially if they're in a corner. Don't mess.
Oh,
with,
don't do that.
don't mess with.
Poke the bear, you know what you get, right?
I tell you, we won't get no politics, but they're gonna keep poking the bear, and the bear's gonna wake up and tell you, coming.
Yep, that's right.
That's right, Sean. You see that?
Oh man.
Oh, good one. AZ. Oh,
You push up there.
JDS said he'd be back.
Oh, don't scare us.
Is that a threat? Is that a threat?
Yeah, that was a
Don't
threat.
take a time.
And he says it's much more sedate over here than on Raji's channel.
Hey, Geek Savannah. Is this like
Oh,
current
get out of here.
YouTube videos?
Hello,
like
AZ Drone.
statue? Yep. Geek Savannah. Yep. Hey, Junk Pick.
Yeah, Dave JDS calls Raji instead of Roger. Raji.
Yeah, I know.
Logan,
I'm-
Carter, how you doing?
Roger calls him a lot of things, but they doesn't.
Yeah.
Especially when you get off the Zoom, be kicking everything.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Blind. Did you see what Blind Neil put in there?
Yeah.
Jax is like a girl.
There you go.
I'd wait till he gets pissed off.
I I don't think. Did you understand one, Jackson? Chris?
What's that?
Blind Neil wrote down. Jackson is like a grizzly. Looks all cuddly till he gets pissed off.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I couldn't tell which family he was talking about, the Australian connection or the North American connection.
He wasn't talking about them. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, no, Timmy said Tim looks like a kangaroo because he's always buried deep inside one. Kind of, not to say,
I
not
must-
to say,
I must have missed that.
I didn't see that.
you get the gist of it, you know.
And hate to tell JDS, but Corey Man was first at the time.
By a long shot, yeah.
Corey Man was
Hey,
first.
Fruity.
K.A. Flurry, thank you so much, and Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
That's my landlord's last name, Fruity.
It might be him.
No.
No?
His landlord wouldn't be that kind of wording things that kindly, would he?
I don't think his English would come out that well for typing. That would be
No,
my first guess.
it won't. It wouldn't. No.
I'm wondering how it's pronounced because if you're in the U.S., I'm wondering what because a lot of the French names have different pronunciations.
Yeah. Here's Fruity. So it's my landlord's last name. True.
Okay. 41 minutes left.
So is Kim talking to Val?
Yeah. Val's on the phone with Kim, and I'm about ready to leave.
I'm a grandma, not a landlord. Hey, John.
It's
Donardo.
not the Nardo cigar.
The man behind Donardo cigar.
John, jump on in. I gotta get going, John. So jump on in.
John DiNardo, the man that made BJ's famous. How are you?
Wait a minute. Say that again.
I was listening to you guys, by the way, this morning, and there were so many comments I had in my head. I was listening, and I was like, I don't have time, but I'd love to jump in. But yeah,
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. And if
I'm trying to
I'm back by the time you leave, Roger. Have a safe trip.
Or wash your hands.
Yeah.
And
I got to get going too there, Tim. So have a good one.
All right.
See you tomorrow.
You too.
Hey, Roger.
Drive safe.
Take
Drive
care.
safe.
Bye, Roger.
Bye, Dave. Take care.
Hey, Roger, just one second there, buddy. There you go.
What's
oh yeah, look at that.
I thought you
Donardo.
got rid of the zipper thing.
Yeah.
If you're not smoking a Donardo cigar, you're smoking shit.
But this morning you showed a different version after.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go look and see if it's there.
Oh boy, we done started something here, buddy.
Okay.
He got no. He had no choice but to get some cigars now.
I'll try to be back in a little bit. I gotta go see Audrey. All right.
Okay.
Bye now.
This is the picture, guys, that I fixed.
Bye, everybody. I gotta go.
Okay, Roger.
Bye. Take care, everybody.
Bye, Roger.
Roger.
Are you going to join us after you come back or what?
It depends on time to get back. Bye. Bye, John.
There's the one where I fixed the zipper.
Oh yeah. Okay. Boy,
That's it.
there he is. There's the man right there.
That phrase kind of is catchy, isn't it? If you're not smoking a Donardo cigar, you're smoking shit.
Man, how are we gonna fix this, Donardo?
I don't know. It's hard to keep up with Paul Murray.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to make me some wraps and just get some cigars with no wraps and then.
Well, I think John's got connections in the Caribbean. I'm sure he can get some company in Cuba to be rolling him them big fat cigars.
Hi,
With a
John.
name like that,
Doing?
he's got connections.
Yeah, that's right. And plus, he's got a storefront. He could be manufacturing right in the back room.
Did Andrew
There you
leave?
go.
Yeah, he's got to go tuck his daughter in,
He
Oh,
might be back.
but he'll be back.
some bitch. Well, I can only come in for a couple minutes. I just got home, so
Oh, did you?
I did. Busy
What
day.
time is up there?
What was that?
What time is it there, Donato?
Same time as there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got home myself not so long ago. About an hour ago.
8:44.
Yeah, you sat for a long time, didn't you?
A day.
Before
Well,
they ever
today I
loaded
didn't-
you.
yesterday I sat for 5 hours.
Damn.
Yeah,
5 hours.
Oh. Pissed. And I didn't get home to 8 o'clock last night. And then today I sat for two and a half hours, and then they were doing some kind of construction. I got caught in that traffic, so I was sitting there for 2 hours and just doing 4 mile an hour. And then I got to the job site, and one of my tires, my lock and diff was working, but not my POL wasn't working for all my wheels for some reason. And my wheels were cocked up, and it just kept on spinning. I couldn't get out. So I was stuck with the load halfway off the back of the trailer. So luckily my buddy was over in I was in McLean, Virginia. He was over in Arlington. So once he dumped his load, he came over with his truck and pulled me out.
Nice.
One of them days, buddy. One of them days.
One of them days. Yep.
Yeah.
Tim must have gone to get another beer.
So what's going on with you guys tonight?
Oh, it's been kind of tame. Dave, you were watching us over on Roger's channel. It was just kind of mild, wasn't it?
Yeah.
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 I actually had to leave. I got a call from my daughter.
Yeah, that's what you said. You were talking to your daughter because it's Dave's birthday.
Yeah, I knew that. I said happy birthday to him early this morning on Facebook. What did I do? I did post.
Tim has been celebrating Dave your birthday all day long so far.
All week, right up till now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit it hard. But last night I only had 8 beers yesterday, but my body just said, you better stop it. And yeah.
Only.
Yeah. So I didn't have a good night. It was coming out both ends all night.
Oh no.
Not a good
Train
night.
wreck.
Yeah.
So I've been drinking water since 12 o'clock last night. I got my orange juice in me. I got my Rubina in me, but I can't quit drinking cold turkey. I can't.
Right.
My body's going to get in shock. I've seen that happen before, and I don't want that. But
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do, buddy.
New Year's resolution, January 2nd, I should be clean.
Well, you still got 2 weeks to go to detox. You know that, don't you?
Got to do it slow.
Slow, right? And that's even what the doctor told me. I have to do it slow. So,
Yeah.
I will.
Well, all the girls have been telling you that for a long time. Slow down, cowboy.
Kangaroos don't know how to slow down.
I just don't want Lenny to get mad at me.
Yeah, she told you.
Oh boy.
So how you been, John? How you been?
All right. Not too
Yep.
bad. Not too bad. Just, waiting for the year to end.
Yeah, I wish they could take this year away.
Waiting to see what happens for this upcoming year with all these crazy ideas people have, but we'll see. See what happens.
Yeah, true.
John, what days are you closed for the holidays?
This Friday and next Friday. I usually close down in between, but I'm not.
I know. Yeah.
The shop foreman's taking a week off, but I told him I didn't, I said, I think you should work, but if you want to take it off, you can take it off. I'm not giving you a vacation pay until you come back. It's not
Is that the same? Is that the same?
That's the guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, is it? Oh shit.
Yeah. The one that supposedly broke his ribs when we got into a little argument, and then he took a week and a half off, and I paid him for all that. And
Well,
then he's the one that brought the COVID into the shop and
shop,
everything. Yeah.
What?
And then when you tell me about this or that, it's like, dude, It's not HEPA. It's you have to tell your boss if you have COVID or not, you dumbass.
Yeah.
Your family does. Don't give me the HEPA shit because that shit just drives me nuts. Because you
Right.
$39.95 online, I can find out anything I want about you, you dumb fuck. So
That's true. A lot of my employees did that.
yeah,
They're like,
of course they
oh,
can.
you don't have any criminal records. I said, I told you. And you say, but your rap sheet's very long. Sorry.
Yeah.
A lot of nights in jails. I know what they're like.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, just be honest with me. I'm not here to hurt you. I want to keep everybody safe.
Right. Right. And you should be honest, especially with something like that. He can get charged over murder if that comes into
ask me a
effect.
question. I'm going to answer it honestly. I'm not going to, beat around the bush.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it seems like the government's hard on the small businessman. You know what I mean?
Sam, I'm not busy.
Small businesses. Chris said, did you hear what he said, John? He says, it seems like the government's being hard on a small business.
I feel bad for restaurants, bars, hair salons,
Nail
It's
salon,
dumb shits that are up on Capitol Hill.
gyms.
Did you see any of the bill they put together, Paul?
It has nothing to do with COVID.
Oh my freaking God. They're paying for people overseas. They're paying for the Smithsonian, to build 2 new buildings. They got $10 million for,
the bill is 5,000 some pages. They bore it out for 2 hours to vote on, so damn well they didn't read it.
Yeah. It's another one of those healthcare things where we'll have plenty of time to read it after we pass it.
Yeah. It's a con job.
Yeah, it is a con job.
So it's screwing the small businesses. It's screwing them.
And then the Speaker of the House, she has the guts to go in front of the press and say that this is just the beginning. We're going to have pass more of these right after we take control of the president.
But you ain't going to take control.
Who do you think is going to pay for all this stuff? What
We are.
I saw a thing on Facebook.
The working people are right. Yeah.
I saw a thing on Facebook saying that Biden's going to go to jail. He won't get sworn in. He's going to get arrested. I saw that.
He should be arrested, but he's not because he's that other side and they just do what they want.
Well, and the other side, it's political, but here's my thoughts are. The Democratic Party is so inclined now with people that are really super left-leaning. They want to have a Democrat vice president female, and then they want that female to go and become the president.
Right.
Of course they do. You know what the 25th Amendment is? They just put that in.
Yep.
And they said, oh, it's not for this president, it's for the next one. Of course it is, because Biden's going to fall down and hit his head or something, and he's out.
He's incapacitated. She becomes president, and then she gets to pick the vice president.
It ain't gonna happen.
I heard that too.
No, Pelosi moves into the vice president spot.
Only if the vice president can't serve. In other words, like the chain goes down to Pelosi.
Right.
But if you remember when Nixon resigned, the Speaker of the House didn't move up.
That's true.
The vice president moved up, and then they appointed somebody.
Yeah, but they've changed all them laws. They've slowly changed all them laws. That's all been changed. That's what they've been doing for the last 30 years. Changing all these laws without people realizing what they're doing. Yeah, look it up. Just to be on the safe side so we get the facts straight.
Yeah, that's good, Sam. At least they told them no, but they shut down. During our shutdown, we had 3 weeks on it's about a month. I didn't. I was essential, but about 10 restaurants in my local area shut down. They were done.
They're dropping like flies over here. There's 4 sale signs going up on all the buildings that used to be thriving businesses. I just can't believe it.
Well, here's the bottom line. The bottom line is they want the middle class people not to move forward or be an entrepreneur. They want you to be able to ask the government to pay your mortgage, to pay this, to pay that. It's all socialism. That's all it is. They don't want to try it.
What it is, it's socialism. They don't want to say it, but that's what it is.
I know what it is.
It's that saying that we grew up with, Chris. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer.
The ultra rich get rich. That's the problem. It's
Right.
the ultra rich. There's so many
But look-
ultra rich people right now. It's ridiculous.
There
And
was
you know-
there were
What
so
was
many millions of dollars going to all these different countries in that bill, and
Right.
then they want to give $100 to the working American, and then on top of that, they wanted to retroactive $1,200 to illegals that didn't get it before. So that's
Right.
$1,800. How's that work?
That don't work.
I don't want to get on a rant. I gotta set out trash.
Well,
God
the
bless
other-
you all.
Where you going?
Thank you. See what I mean?
Look at that,
That's what it's come down to tonight.
man.
There you go, John. You're right.
Yeah, they changed all them laws.
Yeah, we already do all that.
If Biden becomes
Why they do
president, cannot complete the term, Harris will become president, Pelosi will become vice president.
Well,
It ain't gonna happen.
it says false there,
Where?
right there.
Oh,
It says if
it-
President Biden left off, Nancy Pelosi would not become vice president. So keep
Would not
scrolling down.
become. Even though the 2020 president election yet occur, people were already thinking about what would happen to the newly elected president.
I don't know. I don't trust none of them. So
Oh, it does say that.
yeah.
This
House
flag is
Speaker.
part of Facebook's said to combat false news. They call everything they don't agree with false news,
Right. Yeah.
no matter if it is real news or not. The post first got placed. Da, 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 da.
That's why you
Yes,
got to do
sir.
your own homework.
When President Abraham Lincoln died, his vice president Andrew became president. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, McKinley, Theodore Roosevelt.
If the vice president becomes president, then what happens to the empty vice president slot? It's not
Didn't,
surprising people
the
will be
speaker
confused.
Didn't Lincoln back in the day lock up people because they were acting stupid?
Oh, he used to.
Lincoln
But
did. And
He's
his pres-
mostly known for the Proclamation Declaration.
yeah, there's more to it than that, though.
There is, yeah. There is.
Yeah. All right, I got it. Paul, thank you for
Hey, okay, buddy.
I love that
Thanks,
cup.
Cause
thanks
see,
for coming in.
my son ain't took his medication. He's acting up, so I got to take care of that. I gotta put out trash. You know what I mean? And I got a cat working waiting for me. Donato, we love you, and get those cigars.
All right, you take care of yourself tonight. Be
Take care,
safe on the
Chris.
road
Take care,
tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I think
my
it's just a big joke, I reckon.
Oh, the U.S. Senate would then appoint somebody, it says.
Yeah, I
So,
think, but again, you're on Facebook. It looks like it's a Facebook fact thing that you're looking at.
Yeah, but isn't it down 5 deep and then everyone goes up?
Okay, so if after President Kennedy was assassinated,
Oh, wait a
Man.
minute. See, they did do this, and they just made an amendment to the 25th Amendment. They just did that 2 months ago.
Let me see that. Can you click on that? I want to see the 25th.
what, right
Amendment.
here?
Yeah, I've never heard of it. I never knew that was changed. Okay, section 1. Whenever there's vacancies, shall-
You got that damn, click off that damn coffee thing, legal,
How
upper
do I
right-hand
get-
corner
how
of
do
it.
How do I get rid
Whenever
of it?
there's
Over in the
vacancies.
gray area, upper right-hand corner, there's a little X. Oh,
Okay,
a little
hang on.
farther over, a little farther over.
I gotta move you guys' faces. Okay,
There you go.
okay. Proposed by Congress and ratified states aftermath of the assassination of President Kennedy.
So it's the speaker.
Replacing the
It
president.
says it right there,
or vice
section
president.
3.
Right, section 3. This is all the new shit, I think, down here, the new stuff.
Section 3, the Speaker of the House of the Representative, his written declaration that he is unable to discharge the powers and the duties of his office. Yeah, shit, I never knew about them changes. Well,
They just
I'm
did
sorry,
it.
American
She
Union.
just, Pelosi, they just did it, I believe. Bye, Sam Hayden. Oh, everybody's out. We're talking politics. They're getting out.
Take care, Sam.
Okay, anyway.
1,000 new cases in Arizona a day. No thanks.
Holy crap, my hair's wild tonight.
Mine is too.
Yeah, right? What the hell's going on?
Yeah. Magnetic pull from them two planets being aligned.
They
So we got
Crazy.
10 people watching.
Yep. What did you guys switch from Roger's channel to this channel?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Roger
brought it
started
up.
giving me some grief about he had to go and that Paul was going to start up right away. So I jumped over and started up before he ever shut off.
I was wondering because I'm looking at the things. I'm like, who the hell's do I join? It says it's Paul Murray's stream. What's going on?
It was funny though, man. And Chris was on live. And he goes, "Oh, there he goes." And I checked the notification. Yep, you did.
Paul, thanks for the invite.
Hey, Dave, you bet. I hope you had a happy birthday, buddy.
I did. I'm happy
Good.
to be on here with you guys. I don't say too much, but it's a lot of fun sometimes to be on the panel.
Yes.
Nice, Dave.
Yeah.
Nice to have you.
Well, Dave, happy birthday again, and I'm going to drink a beer for you.
Yep.
And
Happy birthday. I won't drink a beer quite yet, but happy birthday.
Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
Yep. Happy birthday,
Yeah.
Dave.
Thanks, Paul.
You bet. I think I'm going to shut her down.
Paul Murray, I have a question for you.
Okay. What's that?
Uh-oh.
Up in the upper left-hand corner of my Zoom meeting, it's usually got a little green shield there. And
Yep.
on yours, it has a little yellow one tonight, and it says one exception.
What's the
Yeah.
exception? Did you
What's
click on
that?
it?
If you click on that little tiny shield, it opens up a thing. And down at the bottom, there's something about the encryption, one exemption. I've never seen it orange or yellow or whatever color you want to call that. You see that? Maybe it's the way I signed on. I don't know if your guys' is green or not, but mine's yellow.
Oh, in the sign-on portion?
Right next to the live up on the top of the Zoom window, to the left-hand side of it, there's a little shield.
Yep.
It's usually green. Mine is
Mine-
yellow.
Green.
Not on mine.
What
Mine's
color is
green.
yours? Yours is
Mine
green.
doesn't. I don't have a shield on there.
Next to the
No, you
live.
got to go up. Put your cursor over top of it, and you'll see a shield on the left-hand side.
I wonder if it's the way I came in. I just clicked on the link instead of opening up my Zoom meeting and actually putting in all the information. I just clicked on his link and went in.
Well, I want to make sure that I'm looking at what you guys are looking at.
So
You talking about this?
no. Your actual Zoom window.
Here, I'll show you. Hold on. Share. Oh, you got to.
Oh,
gotta-
well, yeah. Okay. I wish I could set that for permanently without me having to do it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll share this screen. Okay, can you see it? Oh, nope, you can't. Never mind.
No.
Oh, shit.
Here, let me see if I can do it. I don't know if I can or not, but I don't know. I don't think I can share it. I don't
You
think I
can't
can.
share the Zoom actual.
So, Paul, on your Zoom, and if I was at my office, I could just pick my camera up and turn it around. But, on the Zoom window itself, where we have the 4 windows open with 4 of our faces in
Oh,
it.
I got a green check mark up there next to live.
Yeah,
That's
see, I
it.
don't. Mine has it's yellow or orange actually, and it says meeting information, and it says there's one exception under encryption for some reason. I don't know why.
I got a green check.
Yeah, mine's usually green. It just caught my eye, and I'm like, why the hell is that?
I came in the same way you did, Joe.
I usually never click on the links. I type in all the information and sign into my Zoom and all that. But I walked in the door. I'm like, these guys are on. And then they weren't. You guys weren't on. And then you were on again. And I'm like, but that's Paul Murray's stream. And I was hustling around. So I fired up my laptop on my living room table here. And it's no big deal. It's something on my end, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's weird. I never had that before. It's weird. What if you push the what's the name, Dan?
I clicked on it and it just tells me the details. It doesn't.
Right. Mine says
Yeah.
there's one error.
Now,
One
if you click on that little arrow,
Oh, it says mine says unencrypted connections. That's what it says. So it says I'm not encrypted.
Mine says I'm encrypted. So
Yours says unencrypted.
mine says encrypted.
Mine says unencrypted. I don't know why.
Mine says encryption enhanced.
Yeah, that's usually what mine is, but I have no encryption tonight. It says.
That's weird. Very weird.
Got to be the way I think.
Yeah,
But anyways,
that's-
sounds like everybody's tired and ready to roll. And
Yeah, so are you.
yeah, I'm gonna get out of my work clothes.
How many people we got watching? Still 12 people.
Good deal.
Tim, what do you think? You want to keep going?
I'll keep going. Doesn't matter to me, bud.
I can make you the host.
Well, if you guys
No.
are still on when I come back, if I come back in, I'll see.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna eat something and stuff like that.
Well,
I got this new stuff.
I sent invites to a whole pack of people.
Kale. I love kale. Oh, I love kale.
This is pretty good. I got it at BJ's.
There he goes. That's what Andrew was talking about.
BJ's. I'd do it myself with the kale leaves.
The BJ?
No,
What?
I'd do it myself with real kale. And
Oh, do you really?
JSK,
Yeah, I do it
JSK
myself.
left.
I got to get out to Australia. I got to stop working and do something. Maybe the government will pay my way out there. I don't know.
yeah, hey, they're
Fucking
claiming
bastard.
on taxes. It's a business move.
Right? Well, something.
Well, you're coming at all you got to say is you're coming over here for the look, like to where to put a.
Well, no, I'll just say that I'm mentally incapacitated, and the government's going to help me out because they help everybody, no matter what. I'll tell them that I'm from a different
Not
country.
very long, but when that comment that John just you do it to yourself was incredible.
He did, yeah.
I love it. I love
And he came right inside. He
I
says,
literally had to come in to say it personally because typing would have never done it justice.
Hey, Rojo. Rojo's here.
Hey, Rojo. Hey, Arizona dude. Hello, everybody. Hey, look at Andrew. How are you? Did you
He
see
looks
my
relaxed, doesn't he?
I seen your kale. I seen the
kale from BJ's, and he does it himself.
yeah. He does
No.
it himself. That's
Yep.
right.
I kept my composure when he said
Yeah.
that because I wasn't
Yeah.
trying to be a jerk. I knew what he was talking about.
After spending much time with different types of mammals, Tim's vertebrae has changed over time.
Yeah, yeah.
He can bend more than the average bear.
Or it's just so big.
Well, he can.
I didn't want to give him a compliment, but okay, what the hell? Yeah, it's gonna.
Oh, you're crazy. Man.
Well, it almost looked like a picture from the 4-H fair.
Oh God, that's not,
The three-legged man, something
I
like that.
I
Up.
don't
Up.
put that on the brochure.
Whoa. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Carpenter Rick, he's in the background. He says, Rojo's out there.
Oh, still listening.
Arizona dude. Blind Neil's still kicking around. JSK, I think, still in here. Sam split.
Hey, Carpenter Rick.
Oh, Dave Ennis is still in here.
Dave is still here.
He's
Yeah.
still here.
I thought you split.
No, I didn't split. I just said hello to everybody.
Oh, I thought you said bye to everybody.
No, you guys were talking politics and I couldn't get a word in.
Oh, that goddamn politics. I know it. I got to stop that shit.
Was just got back. I got back pretty much for the BJ comment. Literally, there was something
BJ's?
telling me to get back here. I guess it was.
You should see the things I got at BJ's yesterday. Sunday.
I'm gonna say nothing.
He
It was a real
He
good time. It
just
was.
keeps going down.
Tim went to the Australian BJ's a couple of months ago. We were looking at what he got tonight.
Holy cow.
He has a little tan, but
Tim. Yep.
yeah.
I'm still looking for the flower on the floor.
Yeah.
Well, she went in to get a tattoo and ended up with Tim on her back.
Is that
I can
woman's got to be 7 feet tall.
If you squint, I can see the
I can see
kangaroo in
it.
her a little bit. Okay.
Unless he's only 3 foot tall.
Her hands are a little short. Her arms are.
Yeah, but look at where the ceiling is. I think she's got one arm up on the air or something.
She's wearing them like a fur.
You got your winter running again. Very good, Reggio. Awesome.
Oh god.
Wow.
I printed my Raspberry Pi box, so I got it all ready.
What version of Raspberry are you gonna? What do you got for a board?
I'm going to get a Raspberry 4.
I just
And
looked at
this is-
them.
Yeah, this
They
is
got 'em
the
right here in-
Raspberry 4.
They're
They
making
got
them
right
right
there
here.
at BJ's, don't they?
No, in Cambridge, Mass. They got them down here.
Oh,
I can buy the whole kit and caboodle with a 15-watt power supply and everything for like $69.
And this is like the top on it. I screw the fan into here and everything, so it's all set.
The one I got that I want to order is it comes with a snap together case and everything.
Yeah,
But I don't have a
I want
printer.
a fan on it.
I
I want a
print my
fan on
own.
it.
I don't know
I
if it's
want a
got a
fan
fan on it. It's got the updated product. It's the one you're looking at, obviously. It's the 4. What are you going to use it for?
I'm going to put all my movies and everything onto it and use one of these monitors because it has a display port on it, so it's good. Or HDMI.
Do you have one now?
No, not yet.
Have you ever played around with that, with the Linux?
Not with Linux.
What are you going to run on it?
I don't know yet until I get it and see what I can put on it and run what operating system I can
Well, you're
put
going to
on.
use I think you can put an external drive on that and put whatever you want on it, right?
Hey,
They come-
John, Carpenter Rick just said that you want to know how you're doing.
Doing all right. I get stressed this time of year, but I'm doing all right. How about you, Carpenter Rick? Hope he's doing good. He's been working his tail feathers off. Did they
I
close
think-
down and he had to split?
I think as soon as Christmas morning comes, I think he's heading back to his northern digs.
Yeah, I think they
Yeah.
gave the leeway
I think
to
he
26.
didn't he say tomorrow. Yes, he's heading back tomorrow. He said.
I understood he was waiting to be there for Christmas for the kids. Then he was going up north. So
Okay.
that would be Friday.
All right.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Because yeah, their lockdown's even going longer than ours. They're shutting down to the 23rd. They're doing a full month.
Wow, really
Rojo said he's got his Flash Forge Finder running again.
nice.
But maybe we're
What is that? His printer?
Yeah, printer.
but Rick can maybe correct me on that. I think probably where he lives, he might come after 14 days. Those areas, some of them are going to be able to ease the lockdown restrictions, smaller areas.
I don't know what's going to happen here in the States. I don't know what they're going to do. I know they're all fighting over the shot now. Jesus Christ, all them asshole politicians are getting the shot. They don't need to.
Yeah.
They don't even work, for Christ's sakes. I can see the older ones, but that AOC chick, she's like 26 years old. She should have been up there saying, okay, all you youngsters out there, we're healthy and everything. We need to get the frontline workers done. We need to get, the elderly and stuff. Instead,
Yeah, well, that's pretty crap.
I know here they made the premier. He's waiting, and the prime minister. He's waiting. He's not allowed to get it at first either.
Yeah.
But it strictly went to old home.
Now, I could see the prime minister getting it and saying, listen, I'm getting this shot, and the only reason I'm getting it is to prove to you that it's safe.
He's going to do that, and that's what he said. But he said he wants to do it when the minister of health gives the go ahead. He doesn't want to jump queue, so he's
Right.
But
Yeah.
that's,
Good.
like he
Right.
said,
Just like Pence and all them guys, they did it because that's exactly what he said, and that
Mhm.
Dr. Fauci got it, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
here in the States. But for someone that's in their 20s, that's perfectly healthy and everything, unless they're,
yeah.
she should have been up there saying, we don't need to get it. We're young and healthy. Let's get our adults,
Yeah, put her hand.
elderly, first responder. Shit, they're going to give it to the people. All of a sudden, they're stopping shipping it to the hospitals. They're shipping it to the damn jails.
What?
Or
Jail.
Look it up online.
Yeah,
They're shipping it to the jails, or they're gonna release all the prisoners.
they're
Because
releasing all the prisoners. Yep.
you know what
You're
they're afraid
kidding.
of? You know what they're afraid of? while you're incarcerated, you're
Yes.
supposedly the state's responsible for you.
Yeah.
So I don't see how this is any different than another inmate killing another inmate. They don't sue the city because the inmate got killed in jail, but yet if they catch COVID in there, they're going to sue the state, or the state and the city that the jail's in. So they're going to get it first.
You gotta be kidding me.
That just it's all breaking news all over the place now here. I had to
Yeah,
shut the
California wants to release anybody that is not a violent offender, and they don't want them arresting anybody unless they are a extraordinarily violent offender.
We've gone crazy.
Yes, they have.
Hey,
Rojo.
Roberto.
Hey, what's up, guys?
There's the man.
You got
Hey,
the last
Rojo.
one.
What's up?
Dave Ennis is with us on the panel.
What is that we see on Dave Ennis's screen?
That's his car.
Yeah, looking out the side window.
Oh, he's in the car?
Yeah.
He's there.
He has his shirt off. He don't want to show himself.
Well, I'll take my shirt off.
Oh, hell, come on.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, geez.
Woo!
I'll be flinging it around. I'll have BJ's behind me. It'll be good to go.
BJ's behind.
Could you word that a little different?
He's gonna have a DJ in the back door. That's what he said.
Whoa!
Hello.
DJ's in the front and something in the back door?
I got
Yeah.
my big meat stick here somewhere.
Heard it here first.
Oh, damn.
Slim Jim. It's a Slim Jim. They call it a meat.
She
Hey,
said.
you can call it whatever you want, John.
Oh, wait a minute. I think
Holy
you guys are
moly.
thinking of something else here.
Oh, you really? You just
What'd I get into?
I don't know what happened.
My
We were
God.
talking about a raspberry, and the next thing you
Yeah.
know,
And that's why I came in, because you guys were talking about raspberry pies. And all of a sudden,
and
I
meat
get
sticks,
into this
raspberry pie and meat
BJ's
stick, I think that goes along with each other. I'm not sure.
BJ's and back doors.
See, he's got a box right there. He's got a box he's going to stuff it into.
You know what that is, right? From Mario Brothers.
Yeah, Mario. Yeah.
Yep. And then I got the lid for it. It was there.
Yeah.
So it's all ready to put a raspberry pie in it, because if you can see inside, you see the 4 screws. That'll
Yeah.
hold that.
Where you put your plate.
Then up here, we'll hold the fan for it.
You're
The
gonna
extra.
put Octoprint on it?
I'm gonna try whatever I can find. What
What is that?
Octoprint would be nice. I want that.
Octoprint for your printers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The raspberry?
You can run several printers off of one Raspberry Pi.
And what are you using for an operating system?
I don't know.
Well, the operating system is Octoprint.
That is it, right?
Yeah.
Octoprint.
Yeah.
And it's
Okay.
all Linux-based software, right?
It's all Linux. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Linux based.
Yeah,
It is
But I've
Linux.
got a
it is Linux.
Got
Yeah,
another-
'cause that's what the raspberry is all Linux stuff.
It is Linux. Yeah.
well, not really. You can.
Well, you can run Windows on a separate drive.
yeah, I've got
right?
a set. I've got another Raspberry Pi 4 8 gig over here that 64-bit that I run Windows 10 on.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do with this
That's
one.
what
I'm
I
gonna play
want.
around with it.
I
Hey,
want the
you-
And
Windows
also, you swap out the SD card, and I've got Ubuntu on another card, and then the Raspberry Pi OS on another.
Okay. All right.
And then
Yeah,
I've got a Plex server running off of that. So
Really?
Well, like Blind Neil says, Edge, that's Sean. Sean is the one that sent me the STL for this, and I went and created the GX for it, and I printed it out. I got the last piece, just got finished. So yeah, I'm all set.
Yeah, I'm going to start getting into that stuff, I think.
Well,
Again,
he was going to send me one over, but the shipping cost is unbearable.
it is. It is unbearable. Like, it can't send you nothing. Jesus Christ, a postcard cost you freaking $30, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I wanted the Raspberry Pi 4 that he did it, and he had. It looks like the box for Mario is how he painted it and everything, or with the PLA. But he has all the games and everything. I said, you put everything on it, ship it over, I'll pay for shipping. But yeah, way too much. way too much.
I'll be right back.
But if you get that, let me know what you're going to use it for, John. 'Cause
Oh, absolutely. I'm just going to use it for experimental stuff. I'll just start screwing around. I haven't been playing around with stuff like that for years now because of this damn business. So
yeah, I'm going to have games and everything on it.
I need to get back into it because my mind is turning to mush. You know, that's all I do is freaking paperwork and everything else. I need to get back into my hardware, software stuff.
Tim, did I show you this?
Paperwork.
Hey, Tim,
What's that? What?
that's a Raspberry Pi running
Nintendo.
RetroPie.
Wow.
Holy
It's
crap!
got-
There's tapes and everything for it. And yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's the NES controllers on it.
So what ports do you have with that? Just
It has two USB. You get the converted Nintendo NES. I think it's
Yep.
the NES.
But for your out, what do you use?
Yeah, and it's HDMI.
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 Oh, it's a full HDMI. Yeah, the new one
Yeah.
has the mini HDMI outs, and you get the cables for the big.
So
But
can
this
I?
has PlayStation, NES, Game Boy.
Oh, you bought that like that? Did you buy that
Yeah.
or did you build
No,
it?
I bought the case,
Yeah,
but I built the Raspberry Pi,
yeah,
the RetroPie OS on it,
yeah.
so you can run all the old games on it.
Okay, cool. Because I'm going to
You
use
can get
one
the
of these
ROMs off
monitors.
of. What's that?
I'm going to use one of these monitors. I'm going to take it back to 2 monitors for my computer and then use one of these monitors. So
Yeah,
Where
it's
do
a
you
good
get-
system.
Where do you
to-
get all
to
the
run
software from? Where do
Off
you,
of raspberrypi.org or
that's it, huh?
Yeah. You can get RetroPie and all of that off of,
nice.
Back when this
Yeah.
stuff was all new is when I was getting into it. And then I just dropped the ball. I might even have one of the original. You actually got the board in pieces and you soldered it all
yeah,
together.
you soldered everything together.
And that's
That
what
was
I
the
used to
original
love to
Pi,
do.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
that was the original Raspberry Pi.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I got into this crap, you know, buying this big building and everything. And I just,
Yeah.
so I want to get back into all this stuff. I'm eons behind where I should be.
Technology wise, I've been out of it for 25 years, so I understand completely what you're talking about.
It's insane. I mean, I don't come on here for a couple of days and you guys are already talking about different quadcopters and everything. It's like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't come on for 2 days. What do you mean? This all this happened overnight? At least that's what it seems like.
Oh, Robert, speaking of technology, remember I was telling you about building that thing for my trucking simulator?
Yeah, yeah.
I friggin' found the P after 2 days. I'm like, this is what it is. This is the part. This is what I'm going to work with. I ordered it and never thought about my computer being in the way underneath. I did the math wrong. It's coming in and I already know it's not going to work.
Oh no.
Yeah. So then I had the brain
For the
child.
wheel?
Yeah, for the wheel stand. It's not going to be able to fit unless I rewrote everything underneath again. So then I had a bright idea of this microphone stand, another one like this, pneumatic, because I can lift up with an extension.
So you lift it, yeah.
They're out of stock. They have one for $258. I paid like $70 for this one. I'm not paying $250.
No,
You're
don't.
gonna put a sleeper on the back so we can do teams. Right?
that's in the third generation.
Hey, wake up, John. He needs to drive.
Yeah, that's right. And we're not stopping for the bathroom. We're lying on our own.
That bucket in the back there.
That's one thing I could never do.
Soda can.
Yeah.
No.
You know, and that's one thing I always wanted to do the flight simulator.
Yes, I would love to have that as well.
I just don't have the room.
And flight simulator, it's a big commitment to it. Like
Yeah.
you know what
You
I
have
mean?
to
Like,
commit a lot.
you got to learn if you want to do it right, you know, learning the controls and getting used
Yeah.
to it, flying properly. But I love it. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh, I should get that, you know.
Yeah.
I put the train simulator down. They have that, but it's expensive as hell. And out of all the simulation games, they say the train ones are the hardest to design, which I would have
Oh,
never.
really?
Yep, I would have never guessed in a million years.
You'd think that would be pretty simple.
That's what
You know,
I thought. That was
Throttle, go
Yeah.
forward, back.
by working with the scenery and the way it's viewed and all
Right,
that.
the way the scenery is.
Yeah.
Because you're viewing on such a direct view and everything else, I guess. So
Hmm.
you learn something new every day. But you got to buy it by lines, and like you buy the base game, but then you buy lines. I don't know, from Windsor to Manitoba or Nevada to whatever. It's just one line.
Oh yeah, like the northern Amtrak line to go
Exactly.
to
Well, you know what it
Glacier.
probably is? They have to get the rights from Amtrak and this and that to video while they're driving the train.
Well, they got to pay for the rights for the train. That's
Yeah.
this license, and it's just the designing afterwards. It's a lot of work into it. So,
But then those new simulators actually show the real surrounding, right?
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're going to have to run on the trains and
But monitors
video all this stuff, and then
monitors are a thing in the past. Like Robert and I are talking. I mean, all these games now, it's going to be virtual reality more.
oh
and
yeah,
more.
headsets. So you just
Yeah.
do this,
I've
and
got
you're looking
the-
all over.
Like I told Andrew, I've got the Quest 2, the Oculus Quest 2. That thing is phenomenal.
Yeah.
For
It's coming.
$300, it
When I sell the house,
Amazing.
the ink won't be dry, and there'll be a Quest 2. I got to space things out, and I needed the steering wheel and the shifter and everything before I get that. But believe you me, it is coming at some point.
yeah.
Because my son got the original Quest, and he was even on a team for a while. He's kind of taking a break now.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. That's pretty cool.
You know what? He comes out, he's full of sweat. He's in good shape,
Yeah.
but he's getting that much of a
Yeah.
workout from it. Instead of just sitting on the bed in the evenings or whatever.
Yeah. He's doing the Beat Saber, right?
Yep, that's right. And another game, I can't remember the name of it. So, but that Beat Saber, that thing's exhausting. If you do it for 20 minutes.
Oh yeah.
I
mean, this old fat man gets about 2 or 3 songs in, and I'm like, all right, I'm done for a while.
Yeah. You don't smoke and all that stuff, and that's so you don't get to.
Yeah.
You're allowed a little bit of weight when you.
I mean, you're probably looking at me doing
Hey,
it
broke
from,
necks didn't see
from
out.
outside.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell is this guy spastic or what?
Don't care. You got the goggles on. You can't see them.
I got the goggles on. I'm immersed.
Oh, Tim, you're on mute.
What do you guys?
So I got everything now.
What's that, John?
So this Quest headset, what is it?
Virtual
It's
reality.
a virtual reality. Hold on, I'll get it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, let me see what it looks like. I mean, I've had a couple of them over the years, but
They're coming a long way.
cheap ones, and
These ones, they've come a long way. The quality is a way better than the first one. And
Yeah.
HP just came out with their Reverb 2, and wow, those are nice, but they're double the price.
what are we talking for money here?
Canadian for the 64 gig is $400 for the Quest 2, and I think 500 and some for the 128. And HP
wow.
would be around $899 for theirs for the
Really?
Reverb 2. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot. They look kind of like FP.
Oh yeah, there they are. I see that they're advertising these now on TV right now.
Oh, by the way,
Hey,
Marcel
so-
Brocknex, good to see you, bud.
Marcel Roberts.
How you doing, Marcel?
He slid right
Okay.
into the upside down and slow acrobat stunt ever. No kidding.
I've got a 3D printed a back
That's
Back
what
thing.
that is.
so I can put a battery on it.
That's
It'll extend how long you can be in.
that's
Nice.
a good idea.
Drone shots. I'll be right back. guys.
And
Drone shots.
they even have hand tracking now.
Yeah.
So
I
you
saw-
don't need these.
Yep.
You can just use your hands, and it's amazing.
Welcome, Marcel.
Hey,
Hey
Marcus.
guys, how you doing?
Good.
I tell you, the power of those when you're playing like a Star Wars game with lightsabers, like Darth Vader Immortal. When you raise your hand and use the Force to bring something to you, it's
Yeah,
just,
that's
it,
gonna be crazy.
it just gives you chills up your back. It's like, oh
I can imagine.
yeah.
Oh, did you
What's he
try?
got? What do you got, Marcel?
Oh, he's talking about a lightsaber.
Oh, talking about lightsabers.
Let me screw mine together here. Hang on. Mine needs assembly.
Yeah, and when
Unfortunately,
you
I
throw
don't have the
when you
access.
throw your lightsaber and you bring it back to you, it's amazing. It's just,
Did you try Google Earth in it yet? In the Quest?
yeah, Google Earth is amazing. Oculus Quest does not have Google Earth on it.
Right.
Oh,
I have
lightsaber.
to go through Steam to be able to play it.
Yeah, that's right. Because
And
even on the
it's
first one, my son set
Nice
it up. for me.
lightsaber.
Just needs the post in the end, the actual.
I got everybody's doing show and tell, and I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. I got my kale from
There
BJ.
you go, there we go,
I
there
got super glue.
there, yeah, yeah.
I got super
Got
glue.
markers.
Oh,
Oh,
Paul.
Paul, come on.
Oh, Paul.
Paul, rated R.
Bad
Paul, haul it out.
Bad
We're gonna
Paul.
measure it. Let's go.
Still couldn't find it. Still
So
couldn't find
Robert, this headset, is it got a screen built in and everything? And
Yeah.
so does it have its own operating system? Does it connect Wi-Fi?
Yeah, it's totally wireless.
Yep.
And,
And the games, how do you load the games and stuff? I'm very curious because
it has its own operating system inside.
Yep. So when you load the games, is it on a drive or something?
it
Or
on the headset.
It's got its own internal storage
so how do you get the game onto it? Through Wi-Fi?
through Wi-Fi. Yeah. The one thing that's I don't like is it is connected to your Facebook account.
Ooh,
Oh, is it? I don't like that.
Yeah.
it has to be.
I don't.
It has to be attached to your Facebook account
I don't
Why
like
is that?
ads?
because that's who sponsors the whole thing.
That's their project. That's what.
And what's
I make them my own.
what's the bad thing about that? I mean,
Malware.
I mean,
Malware.
malware, yeah. Tracking where you're at, what you're doing.
Is that what you're talking about there?
Yeah.
Robert?
That's the.
Yeah.
That's the.
You really are a drone guy. You went right away for the bundle pack. I noticed,
Yeah.
And that's a 64 gig.
Yeah. but
That's
it's
not,
with all the accessories. Yeah.
okay.
Do you
Doesn't have-
need all the accessories?
it doesn't have the big headphones like.
Well, these are Logitech Pros.
Oh, and you
that, Logitech came out with.
and they go hand in hand with those things because I don't
Yeah.
use those earbuds. I don't like those earbuds.
Yeah, because they have their own speakers in it. and
Yeah,
They're not the greatest. They're not the greatest at all.
you would think for $600 it'd have Bose system in it or something, but
Hey, Marcel, can you think of who sent me that STL?
No, no idea.
Yeah.
Good, man. That looks awesome. Good job.
Yeah, thanks, man. I bought, I printed both of them to see how big the fan is that I did. So he sent me everything for it, and it was already configured and everything. Sent me the STL. I'm like, damn, Sean, thanks a lot for that.
I gotta
But
get. I gotta get
send
into
you the
this.
G code or
No, I created the GX.
oh, gee.
Yeah, it was awesome. But all I had to do is click OK. I went through his settings, and I was like, oh shit, they're already done. And I was like, all right, that's it, GX.
As long as you're using the same material and everything, you can leave your settings pretty much the same, right? It's all about support material and stuff.
Except one setting that I should have changed, but I didn't. But look at the raft, how thick that is.
Oh yeah, that's huge.
I should have changed that. It took me a hell of a time to get that off.
At that.
What part was that, Tim?
That was the raft. That's what it starts a raft.
Oh, it
on the
prints
3D
itself
print.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah, a raft is basically a stage for the print to be printed perfectly.
So it holds.
Oh,
to
so
the
it
bed.
sits on top of that and then
Holds it to the bed.
Yeah, it holds it to the bed better.
yeah.
The raft is really good if your bed's not perfectly level. Like in some spots, sometimes it can be out warped, and sometimes you can get lift on the corners of like a cube. It won't print the corners perfectly straight and clean. So the raft.
You should.
So it'll print the raft so it'll be level, and then it'll print
Right.
the object. Yeah.
You should have saw. You should have saw this one in the raft. I repositioned it on the bed, which shat me. It was printing like that.
Oh,
Like shit, messed that up.
yeah.
But, nah, it's good. It came out really, really good.
Second time's always the charm, I tell you. A couple things were printed, and I just started again, and it worked great.
Yeah, I'm going to print it with the next filament roll. It's the red, so it'll look like the actual.
Oh,
The
John,
actual
that's what they
cube.
look like inside. Sorry, a little close. I just wanted to show them. You were asking. That's looking inside the goggles. That's the screen.
VR. Yeah, just like VR.
I don't
wanted
like
to
it.
get one of
I
them
stay
to go
away
to-
with the FPV goggles. I don't like the lenses because I don't wear glasses. And
Yeah.
for me, using like the actual full box goggles, what they call them for FPV, it's basically just looking at the screen. But you can have
Yeah.
a magnifying glass, so you can make it farther away or closer for your eyesight. Seeing those Oculus 2, I'm going to make my own. All it is a Raspberry Pi with a couple of settings.
Yeah, pretty much.
A,
Yeah, you can make your own VR with Raspberry Pi
GPS module, and that's it. So
Yep.
yeah. The hardest part is making
with an accelerator and yeah.
but I'm gonna do it my own because I've got all the stuff to do it.
The new this one, no, it's expensive. But
Oh, the HP.
Wow, does it come with the girl?
yeah.
Yeah, your
That
choice.
That backpack that they're wearing right there, the third picture, that's 4,000 Canadian. That's a computer sitting on your back.
No thanks.
If you don't want to run it into your own computer, you can run it into there's a proprietary one with a backpack.
Really?
That's so you can go loose on the wild and do Pokemon Go in reality.
Yeah. And now they've even got suits you can wear where you can feel
Yes.
them shooting
Feel
at
things.
you, or
Real things,
Or if
yeah,
you're-
right, Marcel?
if you're in VR chat, you can feel somebody come up behind you,
Jesus.
You on the
touch
shoulder.
you.
Christ.
Or, yeah, it's
Kind of
really
cool
weird.
that way to really get like really
I
immersed.
think they're going for $8.99 here, the pre-order for those for the glasses. Like,
I was okay with Laser Quest. Remember Laser Quest? You just shoot
Oh
at
my God.
somebody and
Yeah.
that thing will light up. And you're like, all right, gotcha, buddy. And you're like, I didn't feel it.
but you know, the future, they were saying that one night, like Quest 2, we'll put in because it's in the middle. And Roger, and I was saying about it, he said, well, that's a lot of money for it. But really, it's a lot cheaper than 2 monitors. And actually, for simulation, you have 3 monitors because you want your angle. 400
And
still, actually.
A gaming console,
Right.
Yeah.
A new gaming console, for Christ's sake.
Exactly.
well, a new Xbox Series X is $500,
Mhm.
Holy
and
shit.
then you got to have the 4K monitor to be able to watch it.
It adds up quickly, so you think about it in perspective, and it's even better because, like, for my games, for instance, for trucking, you're going to look down, you're going to see all the dash right in front of you as well as the driving. I think you have the full immersion right there.
Which is cool. I like it.
And this is 2K.
Yeah.
2K.
And you can go into what is it called, big screen, and you can go watch something that looks like you're sitting in a theater.
Yeah, you watch movies. You have access to the browser.
And there's other people there, and you can turn around and say, "Hey, what's up?"
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What you got there, Marcel?
That's mad.
I'm working on a full-size battle droid, but I printed this piece a little bit too big, so the head doesn't fit perfectly.
Right?
But this is the head
Uh-huh.
eventually when this gets glued on. But I'm printing the actual piece, and I'm gonna keep it all this color, so it's a really shiny PLA. It's like
I guess
What's
so.
your What's your height distance on that Max? What's your height? Because that looks pretty damn tall.
340, bro. This thing was standing up.
That thing,
perfectly
that's
straight when it was
awesome.
printed.
Yeah, I see it in the back there. Yeah.
Lots
that's
of-
the CR10 Max.
No, that's the Max.
This is an Ender 3 Max. which
Not
is
Ender
even
not
3
bad
Max. Oh, okay.
because-
You put the kit on it. Okay.
So
Not
like
even
5
out yet.
people in the world got one because it's sent out for review, and they haven't released it to the public yet. But I got it from somebody who got it for review, and luckily from Vancouver.
Nice.
Nice.
For the
I
same
can't
price
wait
as
until
an
it comes
Ender 5,
out.
which is pretty sweet.
Let me know the day it comes out, and then I can send the damn money in and get it.
Nice. Yeah, I got to get back into this stuff. I'm so far behind the times. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, it's a big
Well,
deal.
that's why I got the MBN, so I can control everything through this computer, and finally use the capacity of this computer can do. That's why I got the MBN, but they better change my damn plan.
Well, I wouldn't have done any of this stuff if it wasn't for DJI in the first place. Because what was it, 4 or 5 years ago when I first got into DJI flying drones, I was like, this is pretty cool. And then I found out about FPV, and that was another rabbit hole where deciding, I need 12 drones, different sizes, just so I could fly. And then it got me into electronics, which I didn't really have a big experience in.
Yeah.
And then from doing FPV electronics, I started getting into doing Raspberry Pis and building droids and stuff. which
Yeah.
also led to me 3D printing now.
3D
So
printing.
I
Yeah.
now have like 4 addictions, and some days I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. It's like I'll just have 3 printers running, my droid set up, my battery's
Yeah.
charged. Yeah, I gotta go to work though.
It's good though. It's
Well-
good though. It's a good addiction.
It
Look
can
what
be.
I did, Marcel. I was like, oh, I got an Ender 3 Pro. Yay! Oh, I got a Flash Forge Finder.
a Flash Forge.
And he's got it running again.
I
I got it running again. And then I got a CR6. Like, well, maybe I need another one. So I got a G-Tech
Paul,
T20M.
I think we found a conversation for you in 3D printing.
Yeah.
Compulsive.
I was
body.
looking
I was
at
like,
I was looking at a cocoon. I've never heard of it
Cocoon,
before, but I
yeah.
looked at it. $200. This
Yeah.
guy's
King
getting
Ron?
rid of it. He was like,
Like King Ron.
it might be. Yeah.
That's the one I
Cocoon.
have. That's the one that I got there, that blue one, that small one. It's
Okay.
basically under 2. People are reviewing it now, and it's really good. It's really
Is it?
good, but it's
Alright.
small. I mean, it's
Yeah.
bigger than your Adventure 3, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can't print ABS, you can't print PATG, but
Yeah. I mean, this is working good for me.
Yeah.
A couple things it messes up, but yeah, it's good. I like
I've
it.
had some orders for the towers and the skulls that I've been doing. I can't
Yeah.
keep up now because I'm printing them all in one color because that's all I have. But basically, I've been printing these things like crazy back to back. They won't stop.
Yeah.
People just want them just for decoration displays and stuff. D&D. One person wants to make these skulls with like a candle holder.
Did you get that on Thingiverse?
Yeah, and there's a section.
yeah.
If you do the drop down menu in Thingiverse, you can select commercial.
There it is in orange.
Yeah,
I gotta check that out. I gotta get that STL, damn it.
everybody loves that one. As soon as you start
Very
printing,
cool.
print a bunch of them because people love that design. And it's
Yeah, but hold on, can you
actually
sell that?
sell it.
Well, with the Adventure 3, I could probably do 4 at once. So
Yeah, I wouldn't though.
No, just do one at a time.
one at a time. Yeah.
It's
'Cause
too
you would
much area there to screw up.
Especially
Yeah.
with that thing. If it screws up
And-
one, they're all screwed.
Yeah, when it screws up one, it screws up everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, and you would have to lower the speed pretty damn big time.
Yeah, and then it's gonna take you 4 days to print.
Yeah, I'll just get the regular STL screw.
Well, mine is ABS, Rojo, and
Oh, is it?
it takes about 6.5 hours for mine, and it runs kind of slow, but there's no RAF, there's no supports, nothing. It just prints beauty.
Yeah, I can't even with the enclosure on my Ender 3, I can't get ABS to run right. I don't know why.
Because of splitting or because of
The bed lifts. It'll curl up.
it'll still curl up, eh?
Yeah.
You're using 100 at least on your bed though?
I think I was running 80 or 90.
Yeah, we try 100. We run 100 on our Flash Forge Adventurers, and they're
Okay.
not
110, 110.
I take like actual stuffing, like packaging stuffing to stuff the hole on the one side of my printer because there's a little bit of air leakage. But I
Okay.
always make sure the cooling fan's off 100% when you're
Oh,
printing.
really?
You do not need a cooling fan when you're printing ABS. That will screw up your print rate.
That might be it.
Yeah.
That might be it.
That's
What
something-
heat do you use PLA for? PLA, what heat do you use, Rob?
Well, it depends on the printer actually.
Do you run PLA?
The Ender
when you-
3, I'll run at 190 to
190?
yeah,
Yeah, I do 210 with PLA.
yeah.
I learned that runs really
And then
really-
the CR6, I've used PLA Plus on it, and I run that at like 220, I think.
220. I went as high as 230. I didn't like that, so I went back to 210 and
You
everything.
also live in like a drier climate and a little bit more elevation too as well.
Yeah.
Like a couple people
Yeah.
in the industry, they live
And us, like
actual Idaho is
like right now here in wintertime, us running LP heat, it's drier in the house.
Yeah,
So
that affects it.
that keeps my filament at a lower rate. So,
And that's the reason why I keep it right by the window, as you see, and I keep the window open. Because if I didn't keep that window open, it screws up prints too, as I seen. So, nah.
Yeah.
And with all the electronics in this room, I need the window open, door open, fan go.
It's got to be a good temperature, yeah, especially for PLA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know if I close my room and I have all 4 printers going, I'll come in here and it's like,
Roasting.
it's so warm in here.
Yep. I did that this morning because I kept it because it was a 10-hour print, that box. And I walked in here this morning and everything's going on my computer and I was like, holy hell, it's hot. So I opened up the window quick. Jesus.
that
Well,
smell
guys,
hits you too. So
That
I'm gonna
smell.
get out of here. I'm
yeah,
gonna
John,
go.
you were gonna leave a while ago and go get
I
something
was,
to
but
eat.
you guys got me intrigued here with the raspberries and especially the printers. I really, really I should have had one of those 5 years ago.
You'll love it, man. You'll love it.
I
Not too
should.
late. They keep getting cheaper and cheaper as time goes on.
I know.
Let's
When I
let's
was
suck
looking
him
at
in,
them,
guys.
when I was looking at them, they were $35,000. That's how much they were when I was looking at them. 35 grand.
Holy.
Yep.
Jesus.
You get the crazy ones like that, but you need
Oh,
a
yeah,
little
they're-
bit of beginning curve. for this.
They didn't have little tiny tabletop models when I was looking at them because I wanted to print all the door parts inside that we can't get, but we have some. And then what I was going to get, they have this laser. So I don't have to do the math. It'll sit there and it'll take a 3D image of the part. And then it sits there and processes it and turns it into the file so you can print it. You
I
guys
can
see
do that
those?
now.
Yes, they were big bucks. They're still big bucks.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, we can program our own print on
Well, yeah, but to-
program that you gave me. Yeah. But change it.
But to do something, you got to use a CAD program to design it and then turn it into the, with this, I could take the part that's already done, you place it in the box, it
That's
does all the dimensions for you, spits it out, and then boom, I'm printing off these parts that you can't buy, you know?
Yeah.
But-
And I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube of people printing car parts.
Yes.
Yeah.
3D
Yeah,
printing.
that's what I'm talking, yeah.
You do pretty much anything you want as long as
Yeah.
you
Anything you want.
do it in the size
Air scoops,
platform.
anything.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're printing organs,
Mhm.
everything.
Oh, yeah,
An
yeah.
entire website like Thingiverse just devoted for the medical industry.
The medicals, yep.
I gotta hook up
Heart
with you guys.
valves, yep.
But you gotta pay for those prices.
I got to figure out which one I want to buy, build a good PC. I could just build a Raspberry for it. That's all.
Start out with a small one like I did. Just to
Well, yeah,
learn.
that's what I'll do is I'll start
Yeah.
out with something like
Yeah.
that.
An Ender 3, Creality Ender 3, or a FlashForge Adventure.
like that.
My Raspberry Pi,
Yep.
and this just runs everything like a Raspberry Pi would. It's just my video game processor.
Yep.
You got Ethernet on.
There's nothing to it really.
You
I
got
should see if
Ethernet.
mine's still, my original one's still kicking around somewhere. I don't know if it is. If it is, it's packed away somewhere, but
Right.
I put it together. We loaded a basic, the Jesus Christ, I think it was just called Raspberry. And, you know, we were just doing stupid little things with it. That was it.
Yeah.
And then I just lost interest and Jesus Christ.
How they run faster than my computer sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm reading. I'm like, Jesus, what, how did I not stay
There's
up
people
with this?
that are running Raspberry Pi 4s with 8 gigs,
That's
with
what mine is.
64-bit Windows.
Right.
And they're not expensive. I mean, I think
No.
I bought mine with the whole kit and everything for like less than $50.
Yeah. I was just looking at them over in right over here in Cambridge. There's a store.
Cambridge,
And-
it's my hometown.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I grew up in Cambridge, Galt.
No
I
kidding.
grew up technically in Branchton, which is outside of Galt, but
Yeah.
it was Branchton because it's like, I don't know, 50
I do.
miles maybe.
So
And
they got a Pi store there?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just was looking at it online. I can buy everything from that store for like $65, a 15-watt power supply, the case for it, 8 gigs of RAM on it. It's got the new USB 3, this mini two
Yeah.
HDI slots out. You can buy the cable adapters and everything for like $69. It's like, holy crap.
Here you go. I'm going to screen share. This is what it is over here, but a little bit more expensive because, you know, economics. But if you can see that,
Yeah.
Oh no, this is,
everything in it that you
let
want.
me,
$147. Holy shit.
that's crazy. Like I said, it's like, let me
He
see
li-
if I
he
can
lives-
find
he
it. I
lives
got
in
it on the computer
He lives in a
downstairs.
continent in south the southern hemisphere. It's not
Yeah.
surprising with shipping and that.
I like how they say that
Man, it should be the cheapest.
motherboard was silver out, aluminum.
But
alloy
this is, you
case.
got to remember, economic wise, it's still the same. But yeah, they got one for 84,
Oh,
but
here
it
we go.
had stuff on it.
I'll share this screen with you guys. Let me see if I can.
I got to get with Sean and ask him which one did he put in this.
The
So
guy
I
that said he was leaving, eh?
Let me see if this, I don't even know if this is this. Whoops. What did I do? Can you guys see that?
No. Oh, there it goes.
Now we
Yeah,
can.
it's
Yeah,
flash.
Raspberry Org. Yeah.
That's the one I have. Yeah. It's a beauty.
Oh, you know why? Because I made it large.
$35.
Yeah. Let me stop sharing this.
How much?
From the actual Raspberry Pi website, or is that from like?
Let me see if this is the.
That's from the
one I
Pi
have now.
website. Yeah.
Let's see.
Hey,
where
Paul,
this
did
is.
you see what Brian put in the chat? BMAC?
Did what?
Check the chat because I know you never look at it, but I just.
Yeah.
Here we go. This should be the one in Cambridge. Yeah, here it is. My store, Cambridge, Mass.
Yeah.
Let me share this.
My parents live in.
Yeah,
Emma.
blind nil.
I might be moving back to Ontario in 2021. You never know.
BMAC.
Cluster computer.
Let me get back to my Zoom here.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people do clusters.
You might be
Yeah.
moving back.
Put 'em
You
all
said,
together.
Marcel? Sorry, Marcel. You said you might be moving back to Ontario.
You never know. 2021, never know. You never know.
Craziness never stops.
I literally just lost my aunt
Doesn't-
not long ago,
Oh,
and
put that back on.
Yeah,
that back
wait a minute.
on.
Let me I gotta
Sorry,
shrink it.
Mar-
It doesn't-
John, can Marcel just finish? Sorry, he was just telling
No
me he
worries.
passed away. What was
What
that?
happened?
No, family's not living as long as they used to, right? So, and I don't want to be alone out here by myself the entire time. So, it's
Okay.
nice to get back to the
Oh.
family and stuff. So,
No, but I
after
sorry, I
one
did want to
week-
hear what you were saying about that. That's why.
Yeah.
So. No, I understand. I understand completely. Makes you think about things in a different way.
Yep.
That it
Mm.
does.
Wish
So
Great
John,
crap's
what did
going
you
right
want
now,
that
Marcel.
picture put back up again?
No, I'm just gonna copy the link and put it in the
Oh,
thing.
okay.
But
Maybe
it's
look
just
on
like-
that, Tim, the raspberrypi.org. You back the
Did
buy
it-
from the manufacturer.
It said DDR4, didn't it?
Yeah, this is
yeah,
the
it's got
one.
DDR4 RAM in it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll,
Hey, I got to get with Sean though because this is his box that he, you know, I want to see what exact one he has.
This is the Micro Center out in Cambridge, Mass.
It's probably where I can get stuff from too.
And the
But with
whole
Australian dollars, I'll still be paying the same.
kit and caboodle, you can just, it's just
18-minute in-store pickup. That's exact. Wow. I've never seen that before. Sorry. It literally says 18-minute in-store pickup at the top.
That's the same one that I just showed, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, here you go, John. Let me share screen.
Excuse me.
CanKit has this keyboard already has a Raspberry Pi in it,
yeah.
and
Jeez.
you can get it with a mouse and
This kit comes, you can put this kit together for like $65 or $70 with a
Yeah,
mouse,
that's-
Raspberry mouse, the
Yeah.
15-watt power supply, including the case.
Jeez.
And that kit,
I'm gonna buy a couple of them.
CanKit.
Screw.
and it's a Raspberry Pi 4 in there.
Yeah,
It's
the
Yeah.
you want me to share it again?
Yeah, put it up
I just
on,
want to know what the actual link was. I just can't. I was trying to.
Oh, you want the link?
it's right up there.
400 computer. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, unit only, it says, yeah.
Here.
But you can get, as you can see down at the bottom, you can have
Oh, yeah,
water
anything.
supply,
Yep.
you know.
That's
And
pretty
who
cool.
doesn't have extra, crappy mouse around their house,
Yep.
Almost that plugs into it. And,
That's pretty cool.
oh, so it's already preloaded with Raspberry Pi or Raspberry.
Yeah, it's already got the operating system in it. But you can put your own in it.
It's kind of cool that they would actually do that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's basically selling a computer.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
When you were
Yeah,
buying
exactly.
Raspberry Pis, it was a processor.
Yeah,
You
literally,
gotta
you
buy-
just take the
figure it out, get it
keyboard,
running.
keyboard and just plug the keyboard into a monitor and you got a computer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not going to be anything you're going to be doing video editing or
No, but I mean,
You're
for
not gonna
gaming
be
on it.
watching
for a bedroom computer or in the kitchen.
Yeah, for
yeah,
doing
that or-
email, word processing,
doing this.
Exactly.
yeah, doing Zoom
Doing this.
calls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hacking into your DJI drone.
there you go.
Put it in an R2 unit.
Yeah, there you go.
There,
I want
yeah.
a keyboard that pops out, but I want a small enough keyboard where it doesn't have the numbers on the side, and
yeah.
Get one that rolls out.
super basic. Well,
Sort of
actually,
like
I have the actual mechanism from a cassette player. Remember the old cassette?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
where it pops out.
It's actually
yeah.
that mechanism. As long as I can extend it,
Of course you can. You can print up
I can
arms
do
for
that
it and
exact
everything.
Same thing.
Yep.
So it clips in just like a cassette would, and pops
Yep.
out just like a cassette would.
That's
That's
cool.
awesome.
Beautiful, honestly.
Yep.
That is cool.
This thing, I think I'm gonna spend about 10 grand just to get the way I like it.
Well, it's gonna be nice though.
The video
Yeah.
projector alone is $300 that I bought, and it's on the way.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
gonna be exactly like a real R2D2. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't wait to see that. That'll
Is
be
that-
awesome.
hey, Marcel, is that to scale?
No, that one's 70%, but this one is 40%. And this one actually is going to be working soon because everything's in it, except for I can't figure out the configuration for the Arduino, which to show you the guts is like pretty small. Very
Yeah.
small amount of electronics in it.
Yeah.
And
See
you're
very
gonna have Leia coming out saying, Princess, yeah, we need your help and
Help me, man.
Yeah, I've got
My
that.
only hope.
I just have to buy the light for it to actually shine out, but I've got the coding, got the file, all that stuff for the R2. Everything is included. All the extra
That's
stuff
good
I'm
deal.
adding to it, I have to figure it myself.
No kidding. So that came as a kit? You had to print it and then the electronics came?
So basically, there's a guy on Patreon who has a page, and he designed
watched
a
his
CAD
videos.
file for it.
Me too.
And another buddy of his helped him do all the electronics. So there's electronics for all our Star Wars droids. You name it, there's one for it.
It's out there. Yes.
So,
Yeah.
so you could print a BB-8 too, right?
Yeah, but the BB-8 is a lot harder with electronics, where these ones are like a couple servos, couple motors, call it a day. Like
Yeah.
that thing actually takes like a bunch of different modules and the way.
So
it
Marcel,
runs is
could you have built a full-scale model of that?
Yes, today, but when I started building it, I couldn't because
And
the size of my bed of my printer was only so big. But now I have a bigger printer. I get prints.
Nice.
So now you got the max. So.
Huh.
You're looking at like 13 inches by 13 inches by 13 and a half tall. So a lot of parts are basically made that way and, sliced for a printer smaller than that, like the Ender 3. The original size, I think, is only like 8 or 9 inches or something.
Yeah.
How you doing, Big Max?
200 by 200 by 250, 225, I think.
yeah, it is.
You ever looked in the Ender extender kit, Rojo?
Ender?
I thought about it.
It would
What
not
will that take it up
be
to?
the same size of this. It would be a little bit smaller, but pretty worth it. I looked it up. I think it's only like 100.
Yeah, it's only like 100 and something bucks, right?
Upgrade.
All right, guys. Now I'm going to leave.
All right, John.
I'll definitely keep this, we'll have to get this conversation rolling. I'll order one of those raspberry pies and
Just start tinkering with it. That's what I
start
did.
tinkering around. I got to get my workshop back together downstairs.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. But all right, guys.
I think we got them.
I was hooked into this
Hook,
stuff. but
line, and
You
sinker.
guys just kind of re-stoked the fire a little bit.
You know what I was thinking the
Uh-huh.
whole time? You guys remind me of Kim with the whoops. We were one step away from saying it will save world peace. Like I thought I was coming to the
Hey, if we want to really hook them, just start looking at Linus Text on YouTube. We got
Yeah,
them.
Linus Tech. Yeah.
I'll show you some footage from that exact drone, and you'll be like, "What?"
Guys, you're killing me. I will talk to you guys all later.
It could save world hunger.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
I guess it's time to make
There you
it.
go.
We're gonna have to.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep, we're gonna have to make
Plant
it.
seed.
All right, guys. Have a good night. See you guys.
Take care.
John, thanks
Bye,
for
everybody in the
Good
chat.
night, John.
Yep, you too.
Take care, John. I'll be right back, guys.
Ah,
All right, I'm nerded out. I'm done.
nerded out. Yeah, we lost the chat too. Everyone's just like, "What?"
Yeah, it's like 10
Yeah,
o'clock.
we weren't paying attention too much to the chat.
There, Robert.
Nobody
About
talked
that.
anything about what we were talking about. They were just kind of lost it.
Here's what
Blind
Andrew.
Nil asked a couple of questions.
Here's what Andrew's talking about.
Yeah, Robert. There. See now, I paid $70 for it. Now it's 200.
And now they want two. Oh man.
And the other piece I would need to mount everything onto, I paid $26 for that. Now that's 64.
Now they want $70 for it.
Yep.
64. Okay.
That's what happens every time they're low on stock. They do that shit until they get more stock back in. They put it up like 200 and some bucks, and then was it's third party sellers is the excuse.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
I know the one I got here that I'm using now because I needed this one because you see it mounts at the bottom. Otherwise, anywhere else I would have put my mic, the arm would be in the way or in front of my monitor. And this is the only one that's not $400 that mounts underneath. It's the only one I
nice
looked for
extender.
months. What's that?
It's Michael.
Oh, your
It's a
mic,
voice.
your boom arm. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I've been on.
I got 4 of them sitting here. If you want one, I can send it.
Yeah, I've got one over here.
We didn't think it out. We didn't think it out at first. So. Except my son when he
Remember
get
the
cocky.
shipping.
My son when he get cocky, I bring that out with the whip. I call it the man of war. It's not the start of war, but it's there to keep peace. I tell him.
Yeah, you can pull it out and go thunk.
Oh, the thing looks medieval. When you hold it the right way, it looks like a weapon from hell.
I picked these things up at the dollar store, and these things, I swear to God, are like the best thing in the world because you can mount it anywhere you want, and it's stable.
And it stays where it's at. Yeah.
Yeah, this is my
Nice.
phone. I use it for whenever I'm broadcasting or something. I'll use
You
it.
got one in my daughter's room. That's what she keeps her tablet for watching at night and stuff like that. And they work amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
whichever position.
I want one up here to come down. So I'm gonna take that and put it on this. I have 4x8s going across. So I might put it from there and have it come down right here.
That'd be
I was
sweet.
thinking about that.
I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see. This is
Like a
extensive.
ceiling mic.
Hers is hanging like that. She's got the Rhodes one. Hers hangs from above.
Okay, nice.
Well,
I can do that to this one and just clamp it and twist it and then just have it hanging down.
Have it hang. Yeah.
like I say, if it wasn't for the way our layout is, that's what I wanted because I prefer it like that. But it would always be it would be blocking the camera or blocking my monitor. I have no way around it. So
You just got to put it on the right setting that it don't take up the ambient, the noise all around the room. You just want to face them.
Got to paint it green, and that way it'll blend in with your green screen.
There you go.
I don't have a green screen.
I don't have a green screen.
I will not have them. I'm anti green screen as much
Anti-green
as
screen.
yes.
Yep.
So it's time for the serious talk.
Uh-oh.
When are you guys coming back, Andrew?
Never.
No,
When we were coming, what?
hope-
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't mean to put you on the spot.
No, I mean, we did get a lot of word back now, about health and stuff like that. The game plan was we were supposed to come back in September and then we pushed it to October, but we were still waiting on results for Ksenia's tests. And I mean, The hard part is the time we're on is the time when the kids need us the most.
Yeah.
You know, COVID really, my daughter has anxiety. I don't want to go too much into it live,
Yeah.
but she just really needed us, you know, and there was
Okay.
just no way around it. I'm hoping beginning of the new year, I'd like to say, but probably it'll be a little bit later than that by the time we get everything sorted out.
I just got to say you're missed, man.
I miss it too.
Or-
I appreciate that. I do. I really do. I
You
do.
are.
I just want to come back where things are more settled here, but also too where YouTube isn't acting the way like YouTube was in the spring, the platform and dealing with the people on it. You know, I'm going to be 47 years old coming in January. I'm not a kid. I never came on here to relive my youth, or I don't
No.
have issues with my life. I didn't come here to deal with everybody else having those problems. You know,
Right.
I came on to be an adult. I mean, yes, we joke around, but
Yeah.
there's between joking around and going on like a 14
But still, it was serious. It was,
it was our age. It
Yeah.
was our age.
Yeah.
You know,
I had fun. I had fun in your love. That was cool, man.
and we put a lot of work into it. And you know what? You put so much work into building like those games that we built and all the stuff that goes into it. And then you're competing against somebody turning on the camera with a Mustang shirt on. You know, I mean, you know what I mean? That's not the kind of group I wanted to be associated
Yeah.
with. That's not my thing.
Totally.
I
Misfits.
because
Well, and then
The
the other
women,
thing,
yeah.
Andrew, don't you think that jealousy and want people were batting you down and batting you around because they
Oh.
thought, gee, that should be me. I should be doing that, and I should be.
100%. And I mean, I don't know how much more humble we could be about the whole thing. I've never said we had a lot. I've always said the first person said there's people that get 3 times what we have total in one day. Like, I mean, I had no disillusions about it. But you've seen it yourselves now being on a while. They can turn against somebody who has 400 subscribers as much as somebody that has 100,000.
oh yeah, yeah.
Andrew, you got me like 10 subscribers at one night. I was like, what the heck is happening? I was like, what are you doing?
And he's done that for me.
And he's, yeah, I
Yes,
love it.
that's the problem.
I-
There's people that are doing stuff on here, like Robert. I think it's a great example right there. And that's hard when you see so much of the people that are on here just for a quick buck and doing nothing, just turning on the camera
Yeah,
and being there. And that's like, okay, I'm here.
I
now.
just want to put my stuff out there. You know, I'm not
every time
looking
you
to make
release
a
a
million
video,
bucks.
You're competing against thousands of channels who just
Yeah.
uploaded a piece of garbage to say they're on here to try and get any money out of it they can.
Yeah.
That's disheartening. And I will say one other thing, and I don't want to blow it out of proportion. And please, also too, with everything going on this year with COVID and then the politics and that, it was too much coming into YouTube. And that was, I found, as divisive as everywhere else. And it was fights, everybody fighting with each other all the time.
Yeah.
And not just over it was open the spirit for everybody to fight about everything in the same way. And you know, you get all the backlog. Well, this one said this, and I don't want to talk to this one. I don't want this one in the chat if I'm going to be there. And this one beat their kids, and that's not. I'm not a babysitter.
Man,
It's
and that's where it gets to be that way. Yeah.
well, you know what? When we went off, some people that really stood by us, again, the same thing came down on us like a hellhammer after like 2 weeks of not being on. I mean, we got reamed by a couple of people privately.
Really?
Oh, I knew it was coming. I knew.
Well, it's a life decision. It's not
but it's like they
anything
own.
against your fans.
It's like they own you, and you're not. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
give you the stick. You
Yeah.
do it, and that's it. That's all.
damn it. I'm paying you to be on here.
Exactly. And you know what? A lot of them weren't ones that weren't even members. That was the sad part. A couple were, but a lot were ones that weren't members, but still get going. Don't want to hear the excuses. Get on. You know, I don't know. It just
Entitled.
takes your toll on you, you know. 2.5 years of fighting, it feels like, since I've been on here. And I'm just Xenia said it
Well-
ago we were driving, and she said, you know, and it's amazing since we cut out YouTube, this because this is a hard year for us. Our business is built around
Oh yeah.
something that COVID has basically killed. So we should be stressed
Kill a
out.
lot.
We're
Yeah.
actually less stressed right now because YouTube put so much stress on us. We didn't even realize it till we walked away for a bit.
Until you walk away and you go,
Yeah. And all of a sudden you start seeing the trees again, you know?
Yeah. hey, there's something outside.
Yeah. There's a life, and you're not being yelled at all the time or blamed or having to watch over your shoulder and like the checking your numbers all the time to see if anybody's screwing with them and that. Like, it's all tiring after a while, you know? It's
You can wear.
I told my mother, I said, picture it, because she couldn't understand. She doesn't get all this stuff. And I said, picture it like I opened a business, a brick and mortar. And every morning I came in, somebody had spray painted the walls or kicked the windows out. That's what it felt like.
And I got to rebuild it every day.
Exactly. Every day. Well, after a while, the rebuilding just starts to get tiresome.
It just gets wearing.
Yeah. So.
And
But
you
I just
shouldn't
want to
have
let
to
you.
do that.
I just want to let you know, Andrew, you guys are missed.
You are missed.
Means a lot. It more than you'll ever know. I miss it too. I miss
And
it.
we'll be there. We'll be there.
I appreciate it.
Heck yeah.
I do. I really do. It's hard because we put a lot of heart and soul into it. To me, the one thing Xenia and I did was change the way live streams were looked at as far as we could do it. We tried to push it to make it as true to life, the same attention that would go into a video. Always keeping it fresh, always changing it up, keeping schedules, not going,
Well, and the thing of it is Andrew, you brought a air of class to what is the masses that are classless.
That's right.
Wow, thank you, Paul.
You did. You brought a lot of fun to my nights when I watched it. So
because I mean, it's like these guys that are spitting in bottles of tobacco and all, it's like it's like what the
We're not saying anybody. I'm just
we're not alluding at all.
How'd you know I've been doing that?
Hold on. Oh, sorry.
Is it the mustache? Is that what gave it away?
But I know what you mean, Paul, and that's that's what you're up against, and you don't want to be in the group, but you are in the group by default. It feels like, and it's not what I want to be. No. There's I've said many times, we'll be on and I'll say hi to my great grandkids because they're going to see it maybe someday because anything we do never goes away anymore.
Never goes away.
I don't want to be known for that 30, 40 years down the road. I mean, hey,
Merry Christmas, Metro.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, Metro.
Hey, Metro.
See, that's like I tell everybody, after I'm dead and gone, these videos still going to be here and there going to see me as Carly Sheen.
Rojo, what base did you say you're closest to?
Oh no.
Are you?
What's that?
What base did you say you work at?
I work at Volk Field Air National Guard Base.
Which city is that?
It's near Camp Douglas, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
He lives up
We're
by my
kind of in between La Crosse, Wisconsin and Madison, Wisconsin.
I swear to God, I confused you guys together. You and Rojo. I don't know, or not Rojo, Asgard. Sometimes I confuse you guys. I don't know why. I have no idea why, but sometimes I forget that.
I think
Asgard's a little bit north of me.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. But it does happen sometimes, and I used to get that a lot too. And it seems like once it's stuck in your head, you do it that one time. It takes you like months to get out of it. I know, I understand. It's not really there was a purpose to it. It just seems to happen.
It's not like you look each other like or anything. It's just like I don't know why I put those two together.
It happens.
I almost asked Asgard about 3D printing the other day, and I was like, "Oh wait, never mind."
Well, I'll take that as a compliment because he's an established author.
I started reading actually.
I was surprised as hell when I heard that he's got a full sci-fi Viking paperback out. I'm like, that is amazing.
There's people come through sometimes that you don't even know what they do, and you find out later, and you're like, I can't believe that person was here or did that or stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Especially some people that are really talented that have very small YouTube channels, but very big other places. And it shows you that YouTube doesn't always transfer with fame. Like Juliet Miranda. I don't know if you guys remember her. She used to come in a lot. She has one of the top 200 podcasts on iTunes. But yet her YouTube channel, I think they're maybe at about 1,600 right now. And they've been on and they have great shows. They've had on some big stars and stuff with them.
Yeah.
David, her husband, he's the one who got us stuff. Some of the people we had, like Don Jameson and all that. That was him. Just doesn't always transfer over. It's weird. And a lot of podcasters, as a side note, complain about that. A lot of podcasters have an extremely hard time on YouTube.
Because visual is different than audio.
But I mean, she's beautiful. They're like
Yeah.
red hair. She's fiery. She, drinking a glass of whiskey and that, and she has all the right things, and they're good with artwork, and it just doesn't seem to catch. It just whatever they do, they've because
No,
big
YouTube is a funny place.
it goes against all the grain in every shape.
Yeah,
form.
it goes against everything.
That is true. Yeah, he opened us up a lot. He got us some people with the guy from The Simpsons and all that stuff. That was all,
Yeah.
through him, which was pretty nice of him to help us. Yeah, like where is it?
Hi there, y'all.
There she is.
Hello.
Yeah, 1.62, and look who she's had on, like Doc McGee, Anthony. I mean,
Yeah.
Mike Rowe has been on.
Mike Rowe.
449 views.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yep. It's just.
And she only got 1.2.
Yep.
That's a shame.
We met her through another podcast a long time ago, where she was a guest when we first started doing like smaller channels, and then we just stayed friends. But yeah. Yep.